answer some of the attendance, and you can say hi and hello to your classmates or to your friends. Go to the attendance channel. So if I may let you see that, this is our virtual classroom. There's another way. I can download that on my end as a teacher. I can download all your attendance list. But if you want to get some personal information from your participants, in the left side panel, navigation bar, you can just click Teams and then go to the attendance channel. So all of these are what we call channels. So when you go to the attendance channel, meron po diyang webinar teachers training online. So di ba, gustong-gusto po natin na mag-attendance every time we attend a training. So ito po yon. Just fill that up. So it's a form, it's a Microsoft form, but when we open it po, nandyan po tayo sa loob ng Microsoft Teams. So ganyan po yung power ng collaborative tool ng Microsoft Teams. So just go to, again, when you are in our meeting, you can see this, all of the tiled video of the participants. On the left navigation bar, there is po Teams. When you click that once, you can see po our Colegio San Agustin Bacolod virtual class. If you click Teams twice, you can see po a lot of classrooms, and I think some of you might have one, but I have already a lot of classrooms. So it's good to know po the name of our classroom today is Colegio San Agustin Bacolod virtual class. When you click this po, you can see there the attendance channel, and you click the attendance channel, then automatically po you can just fill that up and click submit. Once you do that, you are already have ticked in your attendance. So for today, our session is creation of A1 account and Microsoft Teams. So you can just click the two, or this afternoon naman po yung OneDrive saka yung Word. So you can check the 4 for your day 1 attendance po. Okay, so thank you very much. So let me go back to my slide. Yes, so do not start a new meeting on your own. Please do not click new meeting. Attend the plenary session channel. So if I may go there, if you can see, go to Teams and then go to plenary, this is where our meeting is happening. So you can click join to join our meeting, but since you are here already, you don't have to do that. You are already in our meeting. So when you are inside our virtual classroom, you go to attendance for your attendance, you go to plenary for our video conversations. You can go to presentation to download. So after my presentation, I will put here my presentation so that you can download my presentation as well. And if we'll have time, you can answer also the training needs analysis, which we have prepared for you so that we would know where are we going to get in. All right, so we can start from what have you learned so far. Okay, so those are the ground rules po. You have to turn off your mic. I think that has been exercised already, and click the raise hand button if you have questions. And at the end of the session, I will entertain those queries. All right. So of course, if you would like to get a hold of your cell phone, you can take a picture of this, or maybe key in bit.ly/TNA O365 skills. All of the questions po here are for analysis of our training needs, so that our next presenters would know how far are your interests in a particular topic. Okay, 5 more seconds to take a picture of this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you very much po. So I hope everyone would answer this. All of the information you will key into this is only for this seminar and would not be shared to anybody else. All right. So let us start on how can we set up an Office 365 for education tenant. So my way of introducing this is on 3 parts. Number 1, we would be having a walkthrough of steps. So wala po kayong gagawin, titingin lang po kayo just to familiarize the steps. Number 2, we would have a live demonstration. So I can ask somebody to share your screen, then I'll dictate the steps and you will do it. All right. And number three is we will give you time during your break time, which is 11 to 12, to do it by yourself. So we promise po to end 11. So if we could extend at 11:30, then I hope it's okay with you. So can I hear a yes, yes, yes to end up at 11:30?
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
Sabi nga
yes.
nila,
Yes.
bigyan
Yes,
with the
yes.
end daw eh. So,
Yes, yes,
yan
yes.
po. Okay. So to set up po an Office 365 for education tenant, thank you very much for muting your mic, is to open your favorite
Hold on.
browser. So again po, this is a walkthrough. You are not going to do anything. Just familiarize the steps first. So when you double click a browser, we will just key in HTTPS dash product. So if you have a cell phone po, you can take a picture or print screen. So let me take a note of the link so that it would be bigger on your end. So I will write it down on my notepad. That is HTTPS. Yes, thank you very much for the camera. That is po
Yes,
products
dali lang kita.
office.com slash en for English SG tapos slash academic slash compare dash office dash 365 dash education dash plans. O, wag po kayong mag-alala dahil po wala po kami dito to sell our product, but we are here po as educators and wanted to share our experience with Office 365. So hindi po kami magsisell sa inyo. Bagkus po, ito po ay free. And this is an education plan to be given to you today. So
Yes,
you
ma'am.
can copy po first the link https double forward slash products.office.com forward slash en dash sg dash
Yes,
academic
ma'am.
forward slash compare dash office 365 education plans. All right. So that's the link po. Then after you type that in a browser, you can just press enter and then maybe you would prompted with you are currently viewing our website for Singapore English. Would you like to switch to international? You can just say yes, I want international English. Then it will prompt you to get Office 365 free for your entire organization or entire school. So you can just click get started for free. After that, you would fill up a form, a very easy form. I think you need to prepare your cell phone for this because the next is you have to key in your cell phone number. This is for double verification purposes that you are not a robot and you are truly a person. So I am here, for example, that's Joanne Dungog. And then I put there just an outlook.com. You don't have to have any other email. It may be Hotmail or outlook.com. It's okay. Or even Gmail or Yahoo Mail. So you can click next. Then after that, you need an ID and password to sign into your account. So I would like you to fill up with your name. So let's say if your name is Joanne.Dungog, so it's your first name, dot your last name and your company. So your company would be your maybe your section of your classroom, or may it be CSA LM or CSA Junior High School, or name a company of your choice. Kasi this is for free po, and when you say you can just put in your company and later po, uh, I have also invited your IT for your school so that he can create po an Office 365 for the entire school. But for now, I want all of you to get an experience of how to become an administrator of your accounts. And this is for free po. Wala pong problema doon. Okay, so for an example, I wrote there Donald Joan.Dungog at Stack. So may kasama lang po that on Microsoft.com. And then just create your password and check some of the things. you want to check there, please read, and then click create my account. After that po, this is where you are going to prove that you are not a robot. So you have to write your area code. Yung area code po natin is +63, and our phone number would start not at 0 but at 9. So yun po. Then click text me. So when you click text me, automatically it would send you a verification code on your phone. You enter the verification code on your phone and then click next po. Once you do that, you can see here sign in page is at portal.office.com, and your user ID now is joan.dungog at stechhighschool.onmicrosoft.com. So please take a copy of this. You can capture it on your camera, cell phone camera, or you can just click print screen. All right. So when you are ready to go, just click there. And then you click the next arrow. Now, please don't forget, we are just walking through the steps. We are not doing anything yet. And then you would be welcome to your Office 365. You just have to click next, and then it would ask you to add your domain to get your discount. So adding a domain po, I think you have already your domain, Colegio San Agustin, csa.edu.ph. So it is for your IT admin po. So do not do this because this is for your IT admin. So for your IT, maybe your IT can do this for the whole entire school. So since you have your IT there, so I hope Miss Donna can let your IT add your domain here and give all of you your 365 account under the tenant, your institution tenant. So it would not be that on Microsoft.com, but it would be, for example, joan.dungog at csa.edu.ph. So that is something very nice. Okay, so just skip this. So close, click close. This is only for your IT admin. And this one, you need to do this as well. Use Teams for distance learning. You have to click turn on Teams for students. And then you have to check the two, uh, education, faculty and staff, and check also education student. This would allow all of your accounts under this tenant to use Microsoft Teams. This is for free again. Then they click Save Changes. Once you do that, you would say license changes were saved. So you have already turned on the Teams users for the following licenses: education, faculty and staff, and education student. Okay po. And then after that, you just click close on the upper right. And then we will click add new tab, and we will write portal.office.com. So this is where we log in and see our license add-ons or applications. So when you click portal.office.com, remember you can click just X this and log in using your new account, the one with joan.dungog at stechhighschool.onmicrosoft.com. In your case, maybe your first name, that last name, at CSA Elementary, for example, .onmicrosoft.com, or CSA Junior High School, CSA Senior High School, or CSA College of Nursing, for example. And then you can sign in at portal.office.com, and after that, you can now click Teams, enter your password, and then it would ask you to sign in. And then here, you can already download your Microsoft, your fresh Microsoft Teams. So you can click Get the Windows app, because we can open Teams in two different ways. One, as a web application. So this is what you are doing right now. You are not installing anything, but you are just opening our Microsoft Teams using your browser. And then once you download the installer for Microsoft Teams, wait until you finish your download, and then automatically you can click once the installer when it's completely downloaded. Click next until finish, and then you will have your fresh Microsoft Teams. So that po, gusto po namin na ma-experience ninyo na what you will be learning today, you can practice that at home, or maybe you can practice it together with us. All right? So I have just here, join our virtual classroom tomorrow by sending your new O365 account at bit.ly/O365 webinar online registration. So take a picture of this. And once you have your own Microsoft tenant, then you can register on our online registration. So that po, we can add you to our virtual classroom wherein you can manipulate things and we can do collaboration together in our classroom. Okay, so I have 5 more seconds to take a picture of this before our demonstration. Yes, 4, 3, 2, 1. So can we go now to our demonstration? Can I hear a yes, yes, yes?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
So thank you very much. So since we are now ready for our virtual demonstration, yes, thank you very much for muting your mic. By the way, we can mute all our participants by clicking this. So currently in the meeting 90, please allow me to mute you all. So whenever you hear background noises, to us not to siguro have a discomforting feeling with the other end of the participants, so you can mute all as long as you would ask permission first. All right. So let us see who can do that. I think Miss Carmela. Miss Carmela is um, eagerly listening to us. So Miss Carmela, can you please share your screen? Miss Carmela? Uh, Carmi sorry. Miss Carmela. Sana si Miss Carmela? Miss Carmela? Sana yun? I think you are muted, ma'am. There you go. Miss Carmela, kindly turn on your mic. Yes. Good morning po, Miss Carmela.
Morning.
Kayo po yung mag-demonstrate po sa amin paano po gawin yung A1 account. So una po, kindly click share your screen po. So click share and then press desktop or screen 1. Okay po ba, Ma'am Carmela?
Yes, sir.
The share button po is beside the microphone. So click share, yes, and click desktop or screen 1. So Miss Carmela, if I may ask, what department po kayo?
Bed po, junior high school.
Okay. So can you share your screen now po? Miss Carmela? Sana si Miss Carmela?
Wala pong share.
Di mo ma-share yung screen niyo po?
Your entire screen.
Yeah, yes po.
Hindi po ma-share. Hindi po mag-edit yung share.
Are you using po a laptop or a desktop po?
Laptop po.
Okay. Bakit kaya hindi nyo ma-share? Sige, try natin if can we have a volunteer to do that? Try natin si Sir Yon, Miss Lani. Hi, Miss Lani. Thank you very much po for sharing your screen. Is this your Miss Carmela or is this Miss Lani?
I think ako po.
Miss Carmela. Okay, very good po. So, una po, mag-add po tayo ng new tab. Please click po natin yung plus sign. Yes, very good po. Mag-open na lang po tayo ng browser. Please don't na-unshare niyo po yung screen niyo po. Please click share screen again po, Ms. Carmela. So we will give some time and we will have Ms. Carmela to demonstrate to us on how to do your A1 account. Okay lang po ba sa inyo, Ms. Carmela, to share your screen?
Apo. Hindi ko po ma-share, hindi ko po ma-press yung share button.
Na-share niyo na po kanina yung screen niyo. Click lang po yung share. Then click po yung desktop or screen 1.
Hindi. Hindi po ma-click.
Hindi ma-click. Sige ma'am, I'll just be sharing to you my screen. Tapos sundan natin yung steps. I'll just be demonstrating this to you and you can do this together with us, no? So I am now sharing to you my screen. So if you are in our meeting, you can see the tiled video. You just have to minimize it. You click the minimize button on the upper right. Then when you minimize, I have here also my PowerPoint. I'll just minimize it. So you would see my desktop po. So this is my desktop. Very sorry for the cluttered desktop. Double click Microsoft Edge browser. And then po sa browser natin, paste lang po natin yung link, which is HTTPS. I show you again the link. That is, I have already copied the link. So that's HTTPS products.office/en-compare-office-365-education-plans. So once you copy this po, so you just highlight, copy that, and then paste it in your browser. So I have already pasted it. You can just click enter. You have an option to do this with me or do this later, no? Because we don't need you to do this today. So you are currently viewing our Singapore English. You can click switch to international English and then click get started for free. So once you do that, once you click get started for free, you would be asked to answer a form. So meron pong form na fill upan. We will just fill up the form very quickly. So Miss Carmela, can I have your first name, ma'am?
Ann Carmela po.
Carmela, tapos your last name is?
Makiran.
Makiran. So did I get the spelling correctly?
Wait. Yes po. Ann
Okay.
Carmela Makiran.
Yes, Carmela with single L lang po. Tapos Makiran is M-A-Q-U-I-R-A-N. Tama po ba?
I have two first names po. Ann Carmela.
You have Ann as A-N-N-E?
N-E. Apo. Ann Carmela.
May E po ba?
Apo.
Okay, good. So, bacolod na lang po yung ilalagay natin. Bon. Tapos, your organizational size po, yung size po ng school ninyo is? 50 to 249?
Ano po? 250? 2999?
250 to 999.
Or
Wow,
1,000.
marami pala kayo. Ilang teachers po kayo, ma'am, sa
wait
school
po.
ninyo?
Hindi.
50.
52. Yan po.
50 to 249. Okay. Yung email address po natin, ma'am.
Ann Carmela. Yung personal po.
Yes po.
Ann Carmela Makiran @gmail.com.
So gagawan ko na po kayo ng account niyo po, ha. So this is yours, ancarmelamakiran@gmail.com. So your company name po is Colegio San Agustin. Do I have to put Bacolod po, ma'am?
Opo.
Like that?
Ano
Okay,
yung
good.
sinagot yung Bacolod?
So you can just click next. No? So Please enter a valid email address. I'm very sorry. This is for the email address pala. Then business phone number. Okay lang, wala. Then we can just click next. Kailangan pala yung phone number mo, ma'am. 09
26
26
646
646.
2251.
Again po, ma'am.
2251.
2251. Thank you very much po. So click lang natin yung next. And then create your user ID. So yung user ID po ni ma'am is Ann Makidan lang po. Ann, what's your second name, ma'am? Ann
Carmela.
Carmela. Ann Carmela.
Carmela.
Carmela. That Makiran. So para po, it would be very unique. It would be your first name and second name combined, then that your last name. Tapos yung tenant natin is under natin ng Colegio San Agustin. Tapos basic ed po kayo, ma'am, no? Junior high?
Apa.
Junior high school. So we can say CSAGHS.onmicrosoft.com. So ito po yung tenant ni ma'am. Tapos for the password, ma'am, since the password must be very strong, just for now, is an example, it would be the capital T, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog, tapos 1, 2, 3. Papakita ko po sa inyo sa notepad. So it's the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog, 1, 2, 3. Tapos may exclamation mark para po maging strong password po siya. So that would be your password for now, ma'am. You can change that later. So it's a quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog with capital T, 1, 2, 3, and exclamation mark. Then we will just check. I would like Microsoft to share select partners, or you can just uncheck that. Microsoft Online Service may contact me through my email. And then you can click create account. So yun po, that's the easiest part on how we can make our profile. Tapos, please get ready with your phone, ma'am, because it will text you a code. So, gawin nating Philippines. Tapos, kindly dictate your phone number again, ma'am.
0926
26
646
646
2251.
2251. Thank you very much po. And then click lang natin yung next. Then automatically enter your verification code.
So dito na lang, send ko na sa inyo.
Kita niyo po ba na verification code?
749
74
749.
9
Wait lang po. $700.
749-700. So, click lang po natin yung next. Then the Microsoft system is doing that just to know whether we are not a robot or not. So Ma'am Carmela, kindly capture this on your phone po because this is very important. And please don't forget your password as well. So I'll be showing to you your password as well. So yan po, yung sign-in page po natin is https://portal.office.com. Ang user ID po ni Ma'am Carmela. So this is just for an example po. Ma'am Carmela can do her own thing later on her own, or you can use Ma'am Carmela this account na po. So that's ancarmela.makiran@csaghs.onmicrosoft.com with the password po. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog, 1, 2, 3 exclamation mark. Then you can click you are ready to go. All right, so when you click you are ready to go, it means that you would be working now on assigning your licenses to your teachers or to your students. If you are an IT admin, the A1 account po is free for 25 educators and 25 students. So when you click next, under one domain. So since your IT naman is present, you can just click add domain for your school, and I think you would be given more accounts so that all of your teachers can be incorporated into one tenant. If one tenant would not be enough, then you can separate them into different tenants, like all elementary would be under one tenant, all high school, CSAGHS would be under one tenant, senior high schools and different colleges would be on different tenants. Tenants, by the way, are just grouping. So whenever you are on the same tenant, you can collaborate more freely, and different tenants are taken as different companies or different institutions, that there are also restrictions during collaboration, so that one best practices or maybe trade secrets of one institution may not be shared to other trade secrets, because this is for a company. So yun po. So we will just skip this. This is for your IT admin lang naman. So we will just click close. After that po, you would be in the admin center already. So finish setting up your 365 A1 for faculty. Just click this turn on Teams for students. When you click turn on Teams for students, we will just click this, click education or students. Meaning po, this is open for your faculty and staff and for your students. Then click save changes. When you do that po, your students can now download Microsoft Teams and even participate with your collaboration, even with A1 license. Okay po. So, and this is for free. Even you can invite your students even with different emails, like what we are doing right now with you. So we can just send a link to our students and invite them in our Microsoft Teams. We will tackle Teams more thoroughly after this session. So this session is for you to have your A1 account, and I think I have already set up our A1 account. So we will just click close this, and then we have already checked. We can just go to add new tab. Then please take note, our portal.office.com to log in our license, and then we will just click OK or enter. Once in your portal.office.com, you need to sign in. So right now I am signed in as Sir Don, so I will just sign that out muna so that Ma'am Carmela can sign in using her account. So I hope po, Ma'am Carmela, you have your credentials still with you. So we will sign in po to a different account. So that's ancarmela.makiran dot at csaghs.onmicrosoft.com. So tama po ba yan? Yan po ba yung credentials nyo, Ma'am Ann Carmela
Apo, sir.
Makiran at csaghs.onmicrosoft.com. So sign in lang po natin. Tapos we need, ayun po. So I am in already. So to check whether I am Ann Carmela, so I have here Ann Carmela Makiran. So that's me. So you can just click your profile here to check whether that's you. So these are po the applications under A1 account. You can install this on your device, or baka po may license na po kayo sa laptop or desktop ninyo. We don't need this anymore, but on the afternoon session po, gagamitin po ninyo yung OneDrive saka yung Word 365. So pag wala pa po kayong OneDrive, you can download that po, or later on during your session. But for now po, for my session, you need to download Microsoft Teams. So click nyo po ito once you have your A1 account. After you click Teams, magda-download po siya ng installer for your desktop application. Kasi po, iba po yung capability ni web app or application that we can just open in our browser. And iba po yung desktop application talaga na kailangan nyo mag-download at saka mag-install for our tomorrow's discussion, or maybe para po makasunod kayo on how you can create your virtual classroom. So yun po. After that, you you will just key in again your credentials. So I will sign into using another account. Ma'am Ann Carmela, don't you worry, ma'am. I will not be saving your password, or you can just change your password at a later time. Ma'am Ann Carmela dot makiran at csaghs.onmicrosoft.com. So I'm signing in as Ma'am Carmela. Tapos lagay ko po yung password ko, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog 123 exclamation mark. After po niyan, I will click never. After po niyan, magda-download po yung Microsoft Teams na installer po. So I'll just have to sign in with Ma'am Carmela. So once po, we will just click the Windows app. Once the Microsoft Teams installer would be done downloading, install lang po natin. It's a very simple as clicking the installer and click next until finish. And please don't forget po, kailangan po isulat natin kasi mahaba-haba po yung account details natin. That's ancarmela.makiran. So our first name, dot last name, at, so may at sign po tayo. Tapos lagay po natin yung tenant na ginawa natin sa A1 account. So that's CSAGHS, or you can make your own tenant. Free naman po ito. Wala naman pong problema. At saka trial po ito. So this is the best time for us to try it. And if you have po under your tenant, under your institution tenant, free po ito and there would be no expiry. So no commitments, no expiry, and no payment po for A1 accounts. Okay, so magda-download po siya and you can install this maybe during our lunchtime or maybe tonight po so that you can follow suit our next session, which is Microsoft Teams. So that's the end of our session for how can you make your Office 365 under education tenant. So pag meron po tayong question, this is the best time to raise your hand and we will entertain your questions. So do I have questions on how to create your Office 365 tenant? Can I have, please raise your hand if you have some questions po. Or can I proceed with our next topic, which is Microsoft Teams? Can I hear a yes, yes, yes?
Yes.
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 sir.
Yes.
So I hope po nakuha yon. Pag hindi naman nakuha yun, ma'am, we will be sending you the video of this so that you can review it po. And my presentation po would come after. You can download po the presentation at the end of my talk. Very easy lang naman po to upload and download a presentation which would come right after. So, di na po natin patatagalin ito kasi mahaba-haba po yung next slide natin. So, right now, I'll be showing to you my screen and we are now for the teacher's training online teaching from July 7 to 9. So, marami-rami po kaming speaker. Ako po yung nangunguna. So, I hope you would bear with me. So, again, I am Donald B. Dungog. I am the Information Technology Officer and one of the Microsoft Education Ambassadors in Region 7. It's my 15 years of service already. 10 years po, naging teacher po ako. And 5 years ago, I joined the Department of Education. And I am now connected with the Department of Education. So for those 15 years, I have garnered a lot of Microsoft badges. So whenever you attend training like this, trained by Microsoft Education Ambassadors, the ambassadors can give you badges, and these badges can be transformed into an internationally accredited certificate. Gusto niyo ba yon? Can I hear a yes, yes, yes?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay, good.
Yes,
And you can also take the free courses po at education.microsoft.com. So you have there all free courses for education. Once you pass their test po and all for free, you can get po your international certificate. right now, we do not have any more bio data or curriculum vitae, but right now po, we have po our digital footprint. Um, so if you would like to if you would apply for a particular job, somebody would just Google you and would search what are your digital footprints, and if you will Google, if I will Google your name, I should see there the things that you have been doing. So I hope there will be no quarrels in Facebook and so many other things, but good things and positive vibes in your digital footprint. And one of that should be the Microsoft Innovative Educator. So yun, maganda po yung digital footprint na yun. So ito yung mga badges. Each of the badges would have a certificate of recognition, and this is signed no less than by our Vice President for Worldwide Education, Sir Anthony Salcito. Kasi po, as Microsoft Education Ambassador, we are already trained po to deliver courses like this, and these courses are modules coming from Microsoft itself. So since Microsoft trained us, and we will train you, after the end of the course po, we can give you your certificates. So in this training, we are 9 po at marami po kayong marireceive na certificates galing sa amin. So I will now walk you through Microsoft Teams po. So here, this is our Microsoft Teams, and I have already tour you around how to mute your mic, how to raise your hand, and of course, the first to raise the hand will be acknowledged first after the presentation, and click the hands again to hands down. We have done that exercise. You have already, you are familiar already with my session flow. We'll be having a walkthrough, a demo, and a hands-on. So the walkthrough today is just the familiarization of the steps. I will be doing the demo and maybe ask some of the participants to do it yourself. And the hands-on would be at 11:30 to 12, or maybe at the end of this afternoon, which is 4 to 5, by your own po. So since we are adult learners, I'm pretty sure if we know already the steps, we would be very excited to do it ourselves. So Microsoft Teams. Microsoft Teams po is a hub for teamwork in Office 365. So think about like if you are doing a presentation and your team members are on different parts of the world and you want to collaborate and make a program design, maybe a proposal, maybe something that you can put in all your ideas together. You can have synchronous and asynchronous collaboration. Synchronous meaning there is face-to-face, real-time interaction between you and students. So that's what we call synchronous. And asynchronous is when you are given modules to work at and you would be doing it independently. So that is asynchronous. So Microsoft Teams offers you, can be synchronous, face-to-face, real-time interaction. It could also be asynchronous, wherein you can just upload the materials, assign somebody to work on it, and they can do it independently with or without you. So Microsoft Teams learning targets. So today po, mahaba-haba po yung prepare namin para sa inyo. We have 8 things to do, but I have only 1 hour and 30 minutes to do it. So wala pong kukurap. We would be teaching you how to create an online classroom, adding students, adding lesson channels to it, uploading files in lesson channels, make an instant message, conduct a voice or video call, organize your own meetings like this, and create and grade assignments. Mahaba-haba po yun. Pero the main thing is, how can we transfer our experiences from a physical classroom, namimiss ko na po yung classroom ko, pati yung mga students ko, how can we have that same experience in a virtual classroom? So yun po yung target natin on how to teach online or for our online teaching. Di po natin isa-study dito yung pedagogies on how to teach online, but the tools po that we can make our physical classroom to a virtual class. So are you ready to jump in? Can I hear a yes, yes, yes?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so
Yes, yes, yes.
okay, good. Very good, very good. Makikita po namin yung energy level ninyo base sa yes, yes, yes. Can I hear you? Yes, yes, yes once more? Yes, yes,
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes,
yes,
yes.
yes.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
Very good.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you very much. So, first po, yung question ng why. So, why Microsoft Teams? And I'm talking in behalf of a member of the DepEd family po. So, not po the member of Microsoft, but a member of DepEd family. So, the features po are price. We have po Google Classroom, Edmodo, and Moodle, which is um, the first one to jump in with learning LMS and the Microsoft Teams. So we have free. Microsoft Teams is free for A1. For DepEd Central Office, this is paid for DepEd Central Office to be given to all public school teachers. So free for all public school teachers, and we have also A1 license, which is free. We can use it in the private sectors as well. The number of classrooms a user can create, Google Classroom is 30 classrooms per day, 50 to 200 in Edmodo, Moodle, or Schoology. And Microsoft Teams, we have 250 classrooms. Number of students in a classroom, in Google Classroom, we can have 250 students. In Edmodo, we have 200. And of course, in different payments, you can add more students. In Microsoft Teams po, we can have 2,500, 100 per section. So number of students or section per class is one per classroom. In Moodle, we have also one per classroom. So meaning po, pag nag-teach kayo ng math grade 7, and nag-teach po kayo ng math grade 8, isang classroom po yung math grade 7, at isang classroom po yung math grade.
Sir, nakamute ka po.
Sorry, thank you very much po. So, yun po. The first that we are going to answer is why Microsoft Teams. So, there you go. Next in line is the number of subjects or session per class. So, our number of subjects or section per class is one per classroom in Google and in Moodle. While in Microsoft Teams po, pwede po kayong gumawa ng 200 classrooms in one college or one department. So, yun po yung maganda doon. The number of people in a meeting, in Google Classroom, 330. They have already the upgrade of 200, even 250. In Edmodo, the number of people in a meeting in Google Classroom they don't have, but in Google Meet they have. So I think Google Meet can now accept 200 to 250. In Edmodo or Moodle po, they don't have face-to-face web conferencing app, but you can have paid services po. So paid applications that you can put as an add-in to your LMS, and then you can have face-to-face collaboration. While Microsoft Teams po, you can have 250 people in a meeting. So right now, we have 90, I think 100 plus participants. We can add po as 250 in a single meeting, but in live sessions po, we can accommodate as to 10,000 people. So if you want to make your akikimamat or maybe what you call that, Nutrition Month celebration, if you want to address the whole populace of your college, 10,000 people po you can accommodate in one setting through Microsoft Teams live session. So the storage per classroom, I think Google Classroom has 750 gigabytes per day. This is the free version. But of course, Google Suite, they claim to have it unlimited. For Edmodo and Moodle, they started with 400 MB for their free version. And of course, for the paid version, you can add more to it. In Microsoft Teams po, kaya po niya ng 25 terabyte. For the file upload limit naman, 50 MB for the Google Classroom in one file. So if your file is 50 MB or less, you can send it po at a single instance. In Edmodo po, they can add in 10 MB lang. Or of course, if you pay for more, it would be double the capacity. While Microsoft Teams po can upload one file which is 15 gigabyte in an instance. So one file lang po yun, one sending 15 GB, and they have upgraded it po to 100 gigabyte today. So yung CAD files nyo po for AutoCAD and SolidWorks, or maybe your 3D designs, you can send it po, or maybe video lessons, bulk, naka-zip file, 100 gigabyte na po yung pwede ma-send in one single instance. Yung first release date naman, Google Classroom is way back 2014. Yung Edmodo and Moodle is way back 2008, while Moodle is in 2002. So si Moodle po yung pinakamatagal for the learning management system. While si Microsoft Teams po, if you are looking for a new version of any LMS and any collaborative tool, it was launched 2 years ago po. So Microsoft Teams yung pinakabago. The ease of use naman, the Google Classroom is one classroom, one subject, one teacher. Tapos lalabas po kayo, mag-i-invite po kayo ng mga student for Google Meet. And every time or every day na gagawin po ninyo yun, gagawin po ninyo yung mag-open ng Google Meet, mag-invite ng students, at saka makig-communicate for them, at lalabas po kayo every time you will use an application. While Edmodo and Moodle po is the same. They don't have face-to-face collaboration only if you would pay an add-in version. Microsoft Teams po is collaborative. One classroom can have many subjects, can have many teachers, and can have many students. So I would be emphasizing to you more how is that possible po na, for example, we are all grade 7. Lahat po ng grade 7 math teachers, gagawa po tayo ng isang room. At we can replicate this room, lagyan natin ng materials, lagyan natin ng mga exercises, lagyan natin ng mga videos. Then we will replicate all this classroom so that yung classroom mo, pareho ng classroom ko. Pareho tayong mga exercises, mga activities. What is the difference is that I can invite my set of students, which is my section, and you can also invite your students, which are your section. We have different set of students, so we have the same classroom because we collaborate on how to make it. I can also invite you to be the teacher of my class, and you can also invite me to become the teacher of your class. So that's how powerful Microsoft Teams is po. So all of this, my source of this, these are not secrets, but you can go to, for Google Classroom, you can go to edu.google.com. You can have their G Suite for education and G Suite Enterprise for education. And for Edmodo naman, there is a financeonline.com so that you would know the prices. Okay? For Moodle Cloud naman, you can go to moodlecloud.com. So it is good. And for Microsoft.com naman, you can go to Microsoft.com. It is good to evaluate these applications. Why? Because this is the new normal that we have to teach online. Or maybe we can collaborate with our teachers and administrators and even with our parents and stakeholders and partners together. So for the A1 naman, this is for free. And all of these applications, you can download it in your personal machines. There is also an A3 and an A5. Okay. So the next thing that you have to take note about how to transfer a physical classroom into a virtual classroom with much more the same experience is that is the virtual classroom cross-platform, has cross-platform presence. Meaning po, pwede ko po bang gamitin ito sa desktop, sa Windows or Apple? Can I use my mobile phone, iPad or Android? Can I use different browsers? Can I open in Edge, in Chrome, and in Firefox? And the most, I think, the essential question is, can it be used online, offline, or both? Can I use it synchronously, asynchronously, or can I use it both? All right. So those are the good questions that we have to look into when we look into LMS. And take note, we want as parents, I'm a parent too, I have two kids which are in school. When my students will be using LMS, I hope I can monitor them. I can sit in on their classes and see how the teacher is teaching my kids. I want to do that. And for the administrator, since I am an administrator also, I want to view how the teachers are doing in their class. Are they delivering the lessons intended for that day? So I wanted to monitor them. So if I am an admin, and if I am a partner, a school partner, I would see the need of the school so that I could help, whether I am a PTCA and I am alumni, and so on and so forth. So these are the considerations that we have to look into in choosing an LMS and transferring the physical classroom to the virtual classroom. So now po, we would embark the Microsoft Teams. So I have po 1 hour and 15 minutes to do that. So we will first go to the user interface. So pag nag-open po kayo ng fresh Microsoft Teams, can you see my screen po ba? Can I hear a yes, yes, yes? Yes, I just wanted to check whether nandyan pa ba kayo or nandito po ba ako, no? Okay, so yes, I am so thankful that you are still there.
Yes
When you
po.
open po the Microsoft Teams, you can open it po in different ways, no? So this time we have already, if you are using Windows 10 operating system, you can just click start and then type Teams. Automatically you have your Microsoft Teams there when you have installed it. When you open it, you would see something like this. So you have this like this. So let us call them the parts. What are the name of the parts? Like this one is the navigation bar. So whenever I would say like go to the activity in the navigation bar, this is where I meant. So this is the navigation bar. So click Teams in the navigation bar. This is where I meant it. So this is the navigation bar. This is the team name. So you can say Mathematics Learning Essentials. And these are what we call channels. So like these channels can be different grade levels or during different topics. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter. Pwede ring in any manner you would like your classroom to be. So for example, I am an administrator. I wanted to get all of the most essential learning competencies of all of my writers from grade 7 to grade 10 mathematics. So this is what I want. I want grade 7, all materials to be in grade 7, all materials to be in grade 8, and so on. If I am a teacher, I would like this to be my load. So for example, my load is grade 9 math, grade 10 math. So I would put it there so that at one glance, I could refer to that channel, and that channel would be the whole thing of my class. And then on the right side pane is what we call the tabs and individual apps. Take note po, lahat po ng applications sa website, pwede po nating i-incorporate sa Teams. So for example, my LMS po kayo, Moodle for example, I can add here Moodle, and then automatically, I have now a Moodle which doesn't have a face-to-face. Pinasok ko siya sa Teams, may face-to-face conference na po siya. Or I could add in Google Classroom. But you don't have to do that because we can have notes naman and we can send files naman to our students. But if you do have, take note that we can incorporate any website and any applications po coming from Microsoft with this tabs and individual apps menu. Okay, and of course, the big area you can see there is the canvas or the workspace. So yun po, may 5 lang po tayo na parts. Please remember them for exam this afternoon. Joke lang po yun. So you have your team name, the navigation bar, the channel, the tabs and individual apps, and the canvas or workspace. All right, so I am now on my first activity, joining or creating a team. So it is very easy po, how to join or create a team. So take note po, mag-walk through muna tayo bago tayo mag-demonstrate. So to create a team, we will be going to join or create a team. So we will click this icon here, join or create a team. When you click that po, you have there, create a team or enter a code. So when you say create a team, for the teachers, I want to create my own team. If I want my students to get inside my classroom, I can just give them a link or give them a code. When I give them a link, when you click the link, just like what you did this morning, you will jump into our classroom right away. If you would give them a code, if they are students, they will just write here the code and they can be getting inside your team right away. So whatever the ways po, you can do it. So for now, our main topic is to create a team. So create a team muna tayo. Click natin, create a team. When you click create a team, you have four options po. You can create a class, a PLC or professional learning community, staff, and other. What are the differences of these four? For class, may specific user interface na po tayo at restrictions as to who can submit who. For example po, since this is a class, teachers can only give materials and students will maybe pass materials to the teacher. So si teacher lang po yung may kakayahan na mag-upload ng materials. Yung students would be able to open the material. They cannot edit the material. They would be given materials for collaboration. The teacher can specify who can collab, who can co-author, and so on. For professional learning community naman, equal yung rights ng mga user. So si teacher 1 sa si teacher 2, they can give upload materials together. Kasi po, professional learning community ito. Wala pong restriction as to who is under who. While sa staff naman, it is for your organizational structure. So if you are reporting to a boss, or if you are a staff of a particular position, then this position will be your upper link, while you would be a staff or a member to this staff member. So there is po some restrictions that is preset po and pre-embedded on this group. So for now po, and others naman, yung clubs, yung study groups, I think students can just do collaboration. It is more free for them. So for class po, that's what we are intending to make. So choose muna natin yung class. And of course, you can explore the other four teams. No? So we will create a class. We will just click that. When you click that, you are asked to name your class. So for example, the name of my class is Mathematics Learning Essentials. Kasi po, administrator po ako, gusto ko pong kunin lahat ng mga essentials, math learning essentials from grade 7 to grade 10 or grade 12 para po sa pasukan. Gusto ko po lahat ng mga writers ko, they can collaborate and make the learning materials, and we would gather them and put them into different channels. After that po, you can click next, and then you can add students. So you can type their email individually, and you can add teachers po. So you can add teachers and students. So for now, we'll just be adding a sample student. You can add me as your sample student, donald.dungog@depe.gov.ph. Then we will just click add. After that po, we just click close. So simple lang po, may 6 po ng steps on how to create a team. Done. Yan po. So I would be giving you now 5 minutes to do the demonstration on how to make a team po. So are we ready for this? Do you want a demonstration on how to create a team? Can I hear a yes, yes, yes?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes,
Alright,
yes.
thank you very much. So may yes, yes, yes talaga ako.
Don't
So to
try.
create po your Microsoft Teams, maybe you can do this later when you have your desktop app. Kasi lahat po kayo naka-web applications pa lang po. Pero later on, when you install your desktop application, you can create your own teams. Okay? So we would be having the same display. But for now po, let me just share to you how to create a team. This is now our demonstration. So a while back, that's our walkthrough. So this is now the demonstration. So if you are now here in our meeting, you can see the beautiful faces of our participants, no? Like Maria Jaya, Ma'am Vonami. Hi, Ma'am Vonami. Relax na relax si Ma'am Vonami. Yes. So click lang po natin yung Teams. So you can see where we are at. We are at Colegio San Agustin Virtual Class. Click natin ulit yung Teams. So i-click lang natin siya 2 beses. So as you can see, the video is minimized, but the active one is shown. So meron po tayong active na participant. Isa lang po yan. Tapos, you can see here all of your classrooms. So meron na po akong napakaraming classrooms po. Kasi nagtitraining kami sa iba't ibang lugar, and we have also trained all of our teachers there in Region 7. So yan po. At lahat po sila, ina-add po ako nila as their student or as their teacher. Kaya marami po yan. So to create a team po, just click this, join or create a team. And then we can click create team. So very easily. Then I can click class. Then I will name my class. So halimbawa po, favorite subject ko kasi yung math. So gagawin ko na lang, math for grade 7. And then my section is, for example po, I'm section love. So core values po yung section natin. Math grade 7, tapos love po yung section ko. And I will just click next to that. So ito po yan. By the way, for my activity, I have here some instruction. What's the instruction for the activity? Let me just go back to my slide. The instruction for the activity is this po. You have to create a team. Yes po. So, mag-add po tayo ng isang student lang muna. So, siguro i-add ko po si Ma'am Donna. Daming Donna naman dito. I-add ko lang si Sir Kent. So, yon. Add ko si Sir Kent Sikop as one of my students. Then I just click add. So, isang student lang muna, and pwede po namang isang teacher din. So, let's say, i-add ko si Ma'am Rubilin. These are our co-facilitators today. So, I'm pretty sure they are all here. So, i-add ko din si Ma'am Rubilin. So, what is nice about this, if you have a student and a teacher, is that this student, you can naman add more. This teacher can take your class whenever you are not available. So, pwede po siyang mag-take over ng class. Click lang natin ito close. And automatically po, meron na po akong math grade 7 love. Yan po, napakabilis. Ganun lang po yung mag-create ng virtual classroom. At ito na po yung virtual classroom natin. Alright? So, are you willing po ba to proceed to our next activity, which is adding students po to teams or class? Can I hear a yes, yes, yes?
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much po. And thank you very much po for muting your mic as well. Para po di natin ma-distract yung other end ng participants. Okay? So, add students po. I have added one student. So, we would be adding more. So, to add student very easily, you will just click the ellipsis or more options icon on your Microsoft team created class. So like for example, I have here Mathematics Learning Essentials class. Click natin yung more options, then click natin yung add member. Ito po yung lahat na magagawa natin for our virtual classroom. We can manage the team, add channel, add member. So for now po, click natin yung add member. We will just type the names po of all our students. So yan po. So add lang po natin yung mga emails nila, and then you add more students. So for now po, paki-add po nitong tatlong students. So kindly take a picture of these three, because these are the three teachers or three students which you need to add po in your classroom. So kindly take a picture po of their emails para may ma-add po kayo sa classrooms ninyo. So 5 seconds to take a picture of their emails. So these are po the facilitators, and it is good to add them as your students. So 4, 3, 2, 1. So you just have to type. And then, of course, you can also click the ellipsis to see whether you have really added the students. Click Manage Team. And at the bottom of it, you can see members and guests. So when you open that or expand that, you can see at the bottom all the rest of students that you have added in. Okay, so there are two types po of adding a student. Number one is you can give them a code. Number two, you can write down their emails. Number three, you can send them po a link just like what we have done this time. So what we are giving you are the best po way how to add a student inside your virtual classroom. So walong steps lang po yun, very easily. Now we are going to do our demonstration. So can I have a demonstrator or maybe a volunteer from our participants? Sino po ba? Yun, yung first, Ma'am Romilin naman. Hi, Ma'am Romilin. Good morning po. Please unmute your mic, Ma'am Romilin. Ma'am Romilin, nakapag-create po ba kayo ng virtual classroom po? Yung Teams ninyo? Ma'am, hindi ko po kayo marinig, ma'am. Unmute ulit, ma'am. May mic po ba kayo, ma'am? Sige, ma'am. Unmute ulit. Yon. Ma'am, nakagawa po ba kayo ng virtual classroom? Oh, hindi ko marinig si Ma'am Romilin. Sorry talaga, Ma'am Roms, ha? Babalikan kita, Ma'am Romilin. Try natin si Ma'am Lani. Hi, Ma'am Lani. Good morning po kasi naka-mic si Ma'am Lani. Hi, Ma'am Lani. Kindly unmute your mic.
Hello po, good morning.
Yon. Ma'am Romilin, babalikan kita, Ma'am Roms, ha? So, Ma'am Lani, I think, have you created your virtual classroom, ma'am?
Wala pa. Hindi
Wala
po.
pa. Sige, share natin yung screen mo, ma'am. Try natin.
Sige po.
Sige, ma'am. So, sige, si Ma'am Lani po yung mag-share ng screen. Tapos, punta po kayo, ma'am, sa meeting natin. Punta po kayo saan po ba kayo, ma'am? Yung meeting natin, ma'am, Microsoft Teams.
Asan po yan?
Naka-minimize yata, ma'am. Nasa
Sandali.
baba, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Doon. Yan, ma'am.
Right.
Correct. So, click Teams, ma'am, on the left side, navigation bar.
Wala ako
Wala kayong navigation bar, ma'am, no?
Wala.
Kasi
Wala.
naka-web applications, web application lang pala ito.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Sige. Okay, so I will just do the demonstration, ma'am. I'm very sorry. Naka-web
Yes,
application pala, ma'am. Okay.
All right.
Sige po. So, for the web applications pala, hindi pala ninyo kaya po gagawa ng Teams muna ngayon. So, for now, I will just be demonstrating how to add students po in your virtual classroom. So, ganito lang po yan. Pag nandito po kayo, kasi yung nakita ko kay ma'am, yung window panel lang ma'am sa participants. Dapat po meron kayong navigation bar. So hindi pala nakita sa navigation bar using web applications. Pero later po, pag na-download nyo yung Microsoft Teams as a Windows application, kaya na po ninyo ito. So click po tayo ng Teams. Tapos hahanapin ko si Math Grade 7 Lab. So ito po yung ginawa ko na virtual classroom kanina. Ang gagawin lang natin dito is we will add more students to this. So we will click this more options, then add member. Alright, so sa students naman, i-add natin yung mga members kasi meron ako dito. May list ako dito. So ito yung list ng mga students na dapat ilalagay natin sa ating class. So I will just copy this. Po yung mga students. Tapos ito po yung ilalagay natin dito. Tapos we will just put a comma every after email po para po ma-separate sila. So yun po. Try. Sorry po. So notepad ko muna. Kasi kailangan kasi they are acknowledged that we have also them in Microsoft Teams. So ito po. Si Ma'am Gwendolyn. So add natin sila. So si Ma'am Gwendolyn is also a facilitator and she would be talking to you something po in a later session. So we have also Ma'am Judeline and another is si Sir Fritz. Okay, so added ko na po. This is how easy to add students. So isa-isa lang po muna. Just add their email and then click them and then click add. Then click natin close. So very easy. And then to check po whether how many students do we have now in our class, Math Grade 7 Lab, click po natin yung more options. Then click natin yung manage team. So pag manage team po, makikita po natin si Ma'am Rubilin as teacher. So dalawa na po kaming owner ngayon. So si Ma'am Rubilin, saka ako po. Then we can expand this, members and guests. So yung mga students natin, mga members lang po. So ito po yun. And then if you want to share the code of this classroom, you can just click settings and then click team code and then click generate. So this is po the code of our classroom. So you can do it in full screen para po makita ng mga students natin. So if you want po later on after you downloaded po your Microsoft Teams, you can copy this code po so that you can get inside my Math Grade 7 Love section. Ayan po. So we would be loving math in grade 7. Halimbawa lang po yun. No? So kahit po elementary up to senior high school, kaya po natin gumawa ng virtual classroom. So ayan po, napakita na po namin paano mag-add ng member. So balikan ko lang saglit. You can just click add member. Tapos i-add ko si Sir Glenny, si Sir Kent. Then I can just add them very easily and then click close. Then when you want to check, click the more options, then manage team. Then expand the members and guests. So as you can see, I have 2 teachers with 5 students na po. So that is how to add members very quickly. Do you want more? Do you want to proceed to the next activity? Can I hear a yes, yes, yes?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. So very active po si Ma'am. Thank you very much, Ma'am, for that quick response. Sige po. So I have 30 more minutes. So let's go. We have 5 more. So how to create channels in Microsoft Teams. Ito po yung pinaka-importante. Channels are the way to organize places in your virtual classroom. So to do this, you can go to your classroom, click on the more options, click on add channel. After that po, we can give the name of the channel. Let's say grade 7. So halimbawa po, kasi administrator po ako. So halimbawa, I would be putting maybe my lectures, no? And then put a channel description or you may skip. Then you can click add. So automatically po, yung grade 7 nagawa na po. So for our activity number 3, we will create channels with our team, grade 7, grade 8, grade 9, and grade 10. But since all of you po are teachers, gagawin po natin itong different. Gusto ko pong gagawa tayo ng not grade 7, but gawa tayo ng maybe lectures kasi yun po yung components ng grade. Gagawa na lang po tayo ng mga components ng grades dito. Let's say activities. Ito po yung ginawa ko sa classrooms ko. And then quizzes. Then maybe 4 would be assignments. Projects. And ika-6 po yung periodical test. Di ba po ito po yung components ng grades natin? Can I hear a yes, yes, yes po if we have the same?
Yes, yes, yes.
So pag meron pong ganito yung mga students natin, pag meron pong makakita po sila ng lecture inside our classroom, they can get the activities po, they can make up, they can answer quizzes, assignments, projects, and so on, then we can do that po. So meron po tayong 6 na channels na i-create. So I think that's all. We would now be going to our demonstration. So to demo that, I will be going to our meeting. So for example po, this is our meeting. So if I am now in our meeting, paano ko po mag-add ng channel sa classroom ko? So click ko lang po yung Teams. When I click Teams twice, marami po akong classroom. Yung latest classroom ko is yung nasa pinakahuli or pinakadulo ng tiled format ko po. So I can see here my Math Grade 7 Lab. Kiklik ko lang yan. Then I can click on more options. Then I can click add channel. Okay, so basically po, by default, meron na po tayong general channel to our classroom. So nandyan po yung our communication channel to our students. So kasi default po yan, we will not change that. So we will just click add channel. Then my first channel would be lectures. So dyan ko ipapasok lahat ng mga lecture materials ko para yung mga estudyante ko, if they want to see my lectures, they can just go to my lecture. At I put there Roman numeral 1 para po they would be in cascading order or para po makita nila na sunod-sunod. After po ng lecture, add channel ko ulit. Pangalanan ko yung channel. 2 would be activities, for example. I can just click add. So all of my activities would be there. I can click more options, add channel. I would be putting there my, let's say my quizzes. After that, maybe I would be imploring 5As, no? I would be adding another channel. Maybe I can put assignments. And I would be having my last two po. I would be having my channel for projects. And the last but not the least would be the periodical test. I hope meron din po kayong ganito sa inyo. I hope I am not too old for this. Periodical test. Alam ko po, meron na po tayong authentic assessments. Meron na po tayong portfolio assessments and many others, no? So these are mainly the basic components of a class. So yun po yung how to make lesson channels. So I'm pretty sure you are excited to install your Microsoft Teams and gawa po kayo ng classroom tulad nito. So during po our laboratory time. So 11:30 I would be ending this so that you can create your classroom also as your output for the day. Would that be a yes, yes, yes?
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Right, good. So as you can see, we are talking to each other. We are having this conference, but still, I can still work out and make my classroom. And even you can give suggestions to me, what to put there. I can also even invite you, if you have just installed your web applications, I can invite you to, oy, lagyan mo naman yung lectures, yung lecture ko, ako na bahala sa activities. O si Ma'am Rubilin, ikaw na bahala sa quizzes. Ma'am, assignments ka naman, ma'am. Yung mga ganon. So we can create, all of the teachers would be collaborating how to make their classrooms. They replicate that, and then they would have the same classrooms na all throughout for grade 7 mathematics teachers. So yun po yung maganda on how to make our virtual classroom. So tapos na po ako sa channel. I think we are on our route to another activity. So talagang dinisect ko yung mga activities para po masundan natin and para po it would be easier for us to follow maybe after this in our laboratory work. So now naman, activity number 4 is to upload files in lesson channels. Gusto niyo pa ba ito? Can I hear a yes, yes, yes?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
All right. Nandyan po
Yes,
po
yes.
kayo. Thank you very much. Okay, good. So,
Yes.
ito na po. We would be adding lessons to it. So, this is, I think, the most favorite thing to do. Ano po bang kaya nating ilagay dito sa lessons channel? So, ito na po yun. Maglagay po tayo ng una, we will just click channel where to put our lecture, for example. Then we will click give a title to our lecture, no? Then we will click this paperclip icon, which stands for uploading a file. We can upload a file po in 4 ways. We can upload from our computer, from our OneDrive, from our Teams channel or from the recent. So for now po, try natin mag-upload ng file from our computer. So click lang natin yung upload from my computer. Hahanapin natin kung saan lagay po yung i-upload natin. Halimbawa po yung lecture 1 ko ng Introduction to Sets kasi yun po yung first lecture ng grade 7 math. Then click lang po yan. I can add any document and any type of a file, may it be audio, video, doc, Excel file, PowerPoint, or Adobe PDF. So maganda po yung Adobe PDF para ma-download ka agad. Then click open. So once I click that, I will just wait until the upload is complete. Once the upload is complete po, i-click natin yung send button, yung airplane button. Once we click send, automatically po, naka-display na po yung lecture 1, Introduction to Set, final. So you and your students can now see the file added po under our lecture. So yun po, yung ating activity number 4 is to upload file in lesson channels. Is that easy? Can I hear a yes, yes, yes?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, super easy po yun. Super easy po yun. So, let me have a demonstration on that if you would allow me. So, ito po, balik po ako sa meeting natin. So, may meeting po tayo ng ganito. Makikita po natin yung mga participants natin na napakaganda. So, click naman natin yung Teams. Hahanapin po si Math Grade 7 Love. To upload a lesson on a particular channel, I can just go to lectures. So this is my first channel where I would like to put my lectures. Type ko po dito yung title ng lecture ko. So let's say lecture 1, Introduction to Sets. Ganda po pag may title kasi madaling masundan ng mga students. You can upload naman your material right away with the file name as the name of the title of the file. But it's good po, it's a good practice para po you can just tell your students, go to our Math Grade 7 classroom, then read my lecture 1 to lecture 5, answer the activities and quizzes 1 to 5, something like that po. So we can give a reference. Then click clip or the paperclip icon for attach icon. Then click upload from my computer. Hahanapin lang po natin yung lectures natin. So saan na kaya yung lectures ko? Ito po kaya. Yun, learning guides and teaching. So meron po ako ditong sets. Tapos may lecture 1 po ako. Introduction to Sets final. So I can click open. Then magda-download po siya. So nag-green po siya. Hintayin lang natin ng saglit hanggang mapuno yung green. Pag mapuno po yung green, wala na yung green, means downloaded or uploaded na po yun. Click lang po natin yung send. Then automatically po, lahat po ng students natin makakita nito. Lecture, Introduction to Sets final. Ang kagandahan nito, ma'am, is that when your student, you and your students will double click this, it will open in Microsoft Teams. So hindi po lalabas si student sa Microsoft Teams po. Magstay po siya, you can talk to each other, you can do collaboration works. Oy sir, maliit yan sir. Yes, kasi naka-PDF yan, pwede ko siyang palakihin. Let's say 125%. So ito na po yung lecture ko. Good for 1.5 hours. So the student can read this lecture. Then maybe I can add an activity and quiz after. All right? So yan po yung kagandahan. Pag bumalik po yung student, just click close. Kung gusto ng student na balikan yon. So ito po yung lectures natin. Ganon lang po kasimple ng pag-add ng file. Sir, halimbawa po, sir, gusto kong mag-add ng YouTube video. Pwede po ba yon? So pwede po yun, ma'am. Under the lectures, we will just search for a YouTube video of sets. So halimbawa po, maghahanap po ako. I hope when you add a video coming from YouTube or anywhere, I hope teachers have already evaluated the contents of it. So introduction of sets, for example. So for example, this, I can just click that. I can click the share. and then copy this link. So once I copied that link already, I can go back to my classroom. So halimbawa sa lectures, I can go click here. So I would say lecture 1.1 sets in YouTube video. So I can click just paste the link and then click send po. So automatically, yung YouTube video naman is lalabas dito. And of course, the students can click this link. So pag click ng student ito, of course, mag-open ang YouTube window, and then they would say, look at this. This is what we do not want the students would see, my ads pa and so on. The student can click ads and they could see a lot more of the links that may be unintentional. They might click it. So the best way to add it is through this. We can add it as a tab, and then we will just click YouTube. So we can add pala a YouTube here. So you can just search YouTube, for example, then click add. So once YouTube po is added, so as what I've said a while ago, that you can add an application to a channel. So paste lang natin yung link ng YouTube video and then save. Ulit, sorry. Mali pala yung link. Babalikan ko muna yung YouTube channel ko. I'm very sorry. I just have to minimize this. Gusto ko kunin muna yung YouTube channel ko. So, minimize. Gusto muna din to. Yung YouTube channel ko is, nasaan ka ba? Na-expo yata. Sige po. Hanap po natin ulit. Please bear with me. Hanap muna tayo ng Introduction to Sets from YouTube channel. Okay, then copy lang natin yung link nito. And then, paste natin dito. Bakit ayaw niya? Post to the channel about this stuff. Ayaw niya. We will click share and then copy this link. Yes, I can do that. Ayaw niyang mag-add, maybe in my general tab. Try natin dito. YouTube channel. Then I'll just paste my link. Ayaw niya. Sige, we will just go back to this. Bakit ayaw niyang mag-add ng channel ngayon? Or maybe it would take some time. I don't want this to be
Sir Don,
we want our students, when they click the link, to open it inside our Teams classroom. Yes, sir?
Try after pasting the link from the YouTube, you can try clicking the magnifying glass para ma-search nyo muna before
Okay. Thank you very much po. Baka mahina lang siguro yung net ko ngayon. Hindi niya ma-search. Sige sir, we will just go back to that sir. By adding applications, meron naman tayong session na ganyan. Yung activity lang naman natin ngayon is adding a file or uploading some links to a particular channel. So pag may activities po, lagay po natin lahat ng mga activities dito. Mag-a-attach na po tayo ng file. Quizzes po, lagyan natin po dito. So in the remaining sessions po with my co-facilitators, lalagyan po nila ito lahat. So halimbawa may Excel activity po tayo dito. May forms quizzes po tayo dito. And we would be also giving assignments and asking our students to also do projects and of course give periodical tests. So yun po. So yun ngayon, it is good that we already know how to add lectures and attach a file to a particular channel. So would that be all right with you? Wanna hear a yes, yes, yes?
yes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
babalikan po natin
Yes.
yung YouTube channel later. Yes po. Thank you very much po. Okay, so I think we are ready now to jump off to our next activity, which is now the make an instant message or group chat in Microsoft Teams. Of course, in our classroom naman, pagkapasok ng student, after nang doing the attendance is, of course, they would chatting by themselves. So we want our learning management system to be able to, a student can talk to a particular student, a student can talk to a teacher, and the teacher can address one student, a group of students, or all of the students. So ganyan po yung kailangan natin na mechanism for our learning management system. So yun, we have an activity to make a chat or give a message to a particular student or a group of students. You will just click the message button, type the name of the person whom you want to talk to, type your message at the button. Of course, you can attach file, add emoji, put a GIF, a popular stream, a praise, and etc. So yun po. And then you can click the send to deliver your message. So there are 8 steps po on how to give a message to a particular student. But of course, very easily, we don't have to teach this to our students. They would already know this as they already, I think it's already embedded in them how to use these features because they are native to this technology. So you can go and click the chat button. You can click the name of the person and you can view the chat in the area. So for our activity number 5 po, you have to send an instant message to me describing yourself starting the letter of your name. So halimbawa po, my name is Donald. So I would like to describe myself as devoted Donald. So devoted na po ako ngayon, no? Hindi gaya nung nasa college ako. Joke lang po yun. So yun, devoted Donald is my name. So I hope let us see how creative we are in describing ourselves using the first letter of your name. So you can do this exercise if you're an English teacher trying to check the vocabulary of your students. So if you're a math teacher, you can also think otherwise. If you're a science teacher, of course, you can be very creative. So as for now, for this activity, please do message me if you can and describe yourself to me. And adding an emoji or GIF is a plus. All right. So let us see who can message me first. How to do a message. If you are in our session, we will just go click chat. Type the person whom you want to talk to. So let's say I will be looking for participants. Let's say Ma'am Licono Marivic. So let us see if we can try to talk to Ma'am Licono. You can just place at sign or mention sign Marivic. Marivic Licono. Bakit wala ka dito, ma'am? Hindi pa added si ma'am. Okay. To check po who are our students under our channel po or our teams for this class is College San Agustin Bacolod. So I can go to click on more options, manage team. I can see already the members here. So we have 10 members for now. I hope everybody would go to attendance so that we can add you, ma'am. So I have here Mikal. So I can go to and message Mamikal. So I can just click chat. Then I'll try, hi, Miss Mikal. How are you? I am devoted Donald. Okay, so let's see Mamikal can reply that. Hi, Miss Mikal. Please reply my text, or anybody who would like to chat with me, kindly send your messages if you can. We also have our conversation tab in here so that you can see our conversation. If I may share my slide. All right. So let us see if somebody have chatted me already. Hello, Sir Donald. Oh, introduce yourself, Mamikal. Starting with letter M. So Mamikal is typing. So as you can see, this is how easy it is to chat with your team members. So how to do that? Just click Teams. Um, you can mention them here, and you can check what are the names of your participants in Manage Team, and then you can go to your members or guests. So I have here added to our class Ma'am Catherine as well. So I can mouse over to Ma'am Catherine and then click chat. Hi, Ma'am Cathy. How are you feeling today? And then I would add also maybe a GIF of being happy, for example. There. So you can also do that to your students. So this is how you are going to chat. I am Maria Cristina Jensaya of CHOP Pharmacy Department. Yes. Hi, Ma'am Christina. Maria Cristina Jensaya from CHOP Pharmacy Department. Thank you po for participating in our exercise. So, yes, anybody po, you can click in our chat or show conversation. You can chat here. You can say hi and hello to our conversation. Another way to chat with your students is you can go and go to our teams and check who are present in your teams. Or you can click this new chat and then type the name, group, or tag. Type the name of whom you want to chat with. So I am not familiar with your names, so I would like to go to instead manage team and then go to members and guests, and I will say hi Pearl Carves. Okay, good. So hi Mom Pearl, how are you? So yun po. So that is how easily we can chat with a student or a group of students once you would give them their names. So yun po. Thank you very much for participating, for giving you your chats. Next to that would be, okay pa bo, okay pa ba if we can go to instant message or group chat. After that, we would go to how to make a voice or video call. So I would just be showing to you the steps, and maybe you can give a video call or voice call to your friends at the end of this training since you are in a video call already. Okay, so how to make a video call? Very easily, you can just click calls, click make a call, and then you have two icons there. The telephone is for uh, make a voice call, and of course the video icon is to have a video call. So for your activity number 6, you can try this during our break to make a video call to a friend or group of friends you want to talk with. Right, so just a quick demonstration. If you want to go to your Teams, for example, and you want to talk to, let's say, go to calls, and you want to have, I would go to my Teams, for example. You can go to manage team because I have not added you yet as my contacts. If you will mouse over, you have already here the video call and the voice call. So of course I cannot click this now because I am currently on the video call or video conference with you. So later on, so that you can easily see who are inside our classroom, these are added po because these people have registered to us through the attendance form. So click po, so for those who have not done this yet, click po your attendance and then fill this attendance teachers training online. Yun po yun. So once you fill in the attendance, we will add you po under our managed team as part of the members of this class so that po you can participate in our collaboration. So this is how to make a voice call or a video call. Thank you very much. So are now going to our last two. And of course, this is also very important. I have still 10 minutes to do it. Can I hear a yes, 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 if you're still okay?
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
good. So, yes, if you would like to ask me, or somebody already messaged us, there you go. Thank you very much. Good morning and welcome to our team. Yes, thanks. So, marami na po silang yon. So, si Ma'am Gwen. There you go. So, thank you very much. Next to that is, of course, we want, if you would like to ask, how did we create this meeting and how did we invite you to come to this meeting? Very easy lang po yung ginawa natin. So I would like to show to you my slides, how to organize meeting in Microsoft Teams. Very easily po. Under your classroom, you can click po on what channel where you want to place your meeting and then click Meet Now button. So ito po yon, Meet Now. So just click a channel, then click Meet Now. Automatically po, you have to type the title of your meeting. Let's say reading of forms kasi po patapos na po yung pasukan. Nagre-reading of forms po kami virtually to check if we have no mistakes in our school forms. Just click Meet Now. Please don't do this yet. Please do this at the end of the session. And then when you click Meet Now, and you can see on the right side panel, people, under people, you can type code the people you want to invite in your meeting. So you can type in their file, their email, and their name. So if they are already member to your Microsoft Teams, automatically their name would appear there. And when you click these more options or click on ellipsis for more options in a meeting, these are the things that you can set inside your meeting. So you have there the show device settings. So this is where you can control po the camera, the mic input, and the mic output. So if you cannot hear anything, this is where you would select your mic and your camera. And then you can show also your background effects. Choose to blur your background or choose any background presets given. Or you may attach your own background. Maybe you can attach a facade of your school. We will be doing that later. And of course, you can also start and end recording. You can also record your meetings. So halimbawa po, magmi-minutes pa tayo sa ating meeting, you can just record your meeting and you can come back to it if you have some important details you wish to look into. After that po, we can end the meeting. So if you are organizing the meeting, clicking end meeting would mean all of your participants would go out of the meeting. But if you want to go out only you would like to go out, you can just click end your call. When you go out po in the meeting, even if you're the organizer and the meeting has started, all the rest of the participants can still meet among themselves. So the application would not stop or the meeting would not stop. Unless otherwise, you would click end meeting. Okay, so of course, the elapsed time is given and the video and enable video is there. The enable and disable audio is also there. The share screen, I think we have done that already. The show chat box, that's where you can see the chat messages even if you are in the live meeting session. And of course, show participants. So when you click that, you can see the participants. When you click the conversation, you can see the conversation of all the participants in the meeting. So for your activity, of course, number 7, you can try organizing a meeting to your group of friends once you have your Microsoft Teams po. Maybe tomorrow or maybe at this lunchtime. Okay, so there you go. I am now on my last slide, which is very important as well to give assignments to students, members in a class. And I think this is the most essential tool for Microsoft Teams as a learning management system to be able to give assignments to students and members in a class. And then we can also score it and give them grades to it. And there are two ways, no? Giving them a numerical grade or maybe giving them a qualitative grade, which is based on rubrics. So we will now discovering that. So are you excited to know how to create assignments in Microsoft Teams? Kaya pa ba? Hindi pa ba tayo gutom? Can I hear a yes, yes, yes?
Yes.
Yes, kaya pa po. Yes, you can naman take your snacks and take, of course, any break if you would like to. Kasi nandyan naman tayo sa bahay or sa office. You can just, of course, disable your video if you are eating, if we don't want us to see you. So, yan po. This time naman, we would be giving assignments to our student members in a class. And this is very exciting po. This is what would make our Microsoft Teams a learning management system. So una, click po tayo sa general kasi sa general channel lang po ito available. Click po tayo ng assignments. After that, click tayo ng get started. After that, click create. And of course, click assignment. So very easily, I'm just walking you through it. Then later on, we would give a demonstration. After that, of course, we need to give a title of our assignment. So say assignment number 1, why is grouping important? So since I am teaching sets, for example, I would like to give them this essential question as a springboard to my activity. Why is grouping important? So specify instructions, share your thoughts in one paragraph, why is grouping important? And then assign points. I will be giving them 25 points for this. Or maybe I can set or give rubric like excellent and from excellent to, or if it's a paragraph or an essay, what are the things that I can put in? Okay, so I can also give them a due date. So in a new normal, I think 1 week to be given to our student is good enough. And then I can choose recipients for all student, specific student, and so on. And of course, the time due. Everything naman by default, nakaset naman po yan. These are the things that you can specify on your assignment. And of course, you can click assign. Then automatically you can see your assignment. And then, of course, you can view the assignment and click grades, and then you grade them. All right? So let us try to do that. I am now in our meeting. I will click Teams. So this time we will be adding assignment to our virtual classroom. I would click on General. I would click on Assignments. Then after clicking assignments, we would just be waiting for some time and then click get started. So I would say I would create an assignment, and I would say I can create from existing, or I would just make a new one, a new assignment. And take note, assignments are anything that the students will do for that particular time. So let's say I would say this would be our assignment number 1, so that I can make a reference to it. Why grouping is important. So instruction, make a one paragraph sharing your thoughts on why grouping is important. Okay, so this is just an example. Then I can add points, let's say 25 points. I can also add a rubric, and of course, specify a rubric. If you would add a rubric, let's say a new rubric, let's say essay rubric. If you would make a rubric, this is where you would make not a grade, but excellent, good, fair, or poor description of an essay. So for example, enter description, let's say content. Uh, if it's excellent, then I think students have shared, for example, at least 3 examples of their thoughts. Okay, so kung 3 examples yung binigay niya for the content, then that's excellent. If 2 lang, then that's good for me. If 1, then that's fair. And if 4, no examples. The student shared no examples or application. So of course you can also put grammar and many others, no? So depending on what type of rubric or criteria that you are putting into it. But for now, I don't want to use excellent, good, fair, or poor. I can click attach that, or I may use point system instead. So I will cancel on that. All changes have been made yes. So I would just write not a rubric but a score or points. So I would be giving an assignment why grouping is important for my students so that they can read ahead, and then make a one paragraph, make a paragraph double na. So make a paragraph sharing your thoughts on why grouping is important. For example, I can give you a 25 points for it. Assign to, so this is our class, then I can assign it to all of my students. Due date would be next week, so I can say Friday. And time due date would be 23. I just put it there. And that's it. I can click assign. And then automatically the student already can see my assignments. So let us check who are the students do we have in Colegio San Agustin Bacolod. I would like to check. So these are the owners of it. And of course, all of you are students. So I would like, Sir Ken, I would like to demote you to be a member. Sir Ken, are you there? Can I hear a yes, yes, yes from Sir Ken? Okay, good. Sir Kent is there. So Sir Kent is now a member of this Colegio San Agustin Bacolod virtual class. So Sir Kent would be answering our assignment. So Sir Kent, if you can see our assignment, please answer them so that I can grade your work. So for our assignment number 1, why grouping is important, if you are the student, you can click view assignment. And then automatically you can see the assignment like this. So as a teacher, since I am the teacher, I can see already all of my students here, and they have not submitted yet, not handed in, meaning they have not submitted yet their assignments. If one of you would submit your assignment, if you can check that, can you see the assignment? I would like to share to you my screen once more. so that you can see that. If you are going to share, for example, I have here under Generals tab, I have already created an assignment. When I click View Assignment, automatically I can see there the names of my students and then the status not handed in. And then I can also search a student, for example. I would like to search Ken. Saan naman ka, Sir Ken? Ay, wala pa ma-change yung status, Sir Ken. Can anybody have seen the assignment under General tab? Can I hear a yes, yes, yes? Can you see the assignment?
Yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am. You can see the assignment. Please answer now the assignment, ma'am, by handing over your answer. You can use a Word document file and just put a one stanza why grouping is important in the context po of mathematics, say Springboard for sets. So can you view this assignment po under General tab? Sige. Later on, I hope we could check on your answers so that I could give you some of your scores. So we still have time. I would give you time to answer your assignment, and so that we could have an example of handed in. So like my students here are Sir Ben Tabora. Hi, Sir Ben. Good morning. Sir Ben,
Morning,
are you
sir.
here? Yes. Can you
Yes,
share your screen, Sir Ben?
sharing.
Thank you po, Sir Ben. So Sir Ben would be sharing his screen. Let us see if you can access my general channel. Go, Sir Ben.
I don't think I have general channel kasi web app ako
Ay, okay. Yes,
for the
oo nga
meantime.
pala. Wala kayong navigation bar, no? For the web
Yes.
app. Kaya pala. Sige lang po. Okay lang po, sir. And Sir Ken, are you now transferred? Can you now view my assignment, Sir Ken? Yes, so because it would take time to correct po, sir. Don't you worry. I will give you time to download Microsoft Teams under your A1 account kasi you have two activities pa to undergo during our um, hands-on. So I will give you more time during your hands-on so that you can have your A1 account, download your Microsoft Teams desktop app, and then join us using your A1 tenant. Would that be all right? Can I hear a yes, yes, yes? Okay, good. So right now, I would be sharing back to you my screen, and I would go to my last slide. To learn more about Microsoft Teams, you may visit the help section, then click training. So Microsoft Teams po is fully documented. If you want to learn more about how to use or how to do this, you can just go to help in Microsoft Teams and click training. So all in all, you can see there the help. So if I would demonstrate that, you can go to click help on the lower left bottom of your screen. So when you click help and then click training or topics, automatically po, you can see there all the rest of the things that I have shared to you today. And this is in the form of video po, like how to create channels, um, and many others. How to start a meeting, how to organize meeting, and so on. How to create or join a team, manage team members, working together, and so on. Okay, so may help button po tayo. And of course, last but not the least, um, of course, if you want to learn more, an in-depth study of all the collaborative tools of Microsoft, you can visit education.microsoft.com and answer all of the things that the free courses can offer you. So I think my time is already up. I hope I have explained to you all of these 8 steps, no, in 1 hour and 30 minutes. I know it's very fast, but I'm pretty sure you can come back to this video and follow the steps once you have downloaded your Microsoft Teams Windows application. So there you go. These are the 8 things that we have learned so far today. Aside from creating our A1 account, this is how to create an online classroom, adding students, adding lesson channels, uploading files to lesson channels. Of course, we have steps on how to make an instant message, conduct a voice or video call, organize meetings, and create and grade assignments. All in all, it would be more emphasized to you as all of the rest of our speakers would be allowing you to do the collaboration and co-authoring in Microsoft Teams. So I hope I have given you a lot, and I would like to quote in my teacher, Dr. Carmelita T. Dulangon, which she said, "Do what is good and do what is right and do what is pleasing in the eyes of God." Thank you very much and good morning po. Back to you, Miss Donna.
Thank you din po.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
So this time po, if you have questions, we can entertain your questions po if you have them. I think somebody already raised their hands. Ma'am Noida Madamisila. Noida Madamisila. Hi, Ma'am Noida. Go ahead po, Ma'am Noida.
Hello po.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, good morning to everybody. Thank you, Sir Donald, for sharing to us your expertise about Microsoft 365. My question lang po, because CSAB already subscribed an LMS, Learning Management System, for basic education in college.
Which is
But of course, I am what do you call this, impressed also with the features of this Microsoft 365, and it is really, for me, it is really useful for conducting meetings and webinars for a large number of participants. Okay, so since we are not yet sure how many can accommodate sa new LMS premium, can we use what you're doing right now, just like giving the link directly to our students? If we're going to hold meetings for everybody, like in college, we will be holding webinars or meetings for around 250, the most students. Can we do this without creating Microsoft team account?
Yes, ma'am. That's very correct, ma'am. Only one of you will host the meeting, and only one will have the Microsoft Teams. So, like, since you have already attended our conference, ma'am, you have already your Microsoft Teams with you. Maybe a web application, or maybe you can download it as a desktop application. So, to answer your question to ma'am, only the organizer would need Teams, maybe E1 account, web application, or desktop application. So if I may demonstrate it, ma'am, how do you create a link to invite your participants? I think that is your question. So let me give you a very brief how to create and invite link. So in our teams, for example, I have here, I just don't want to go to Colegio San Agustin. Okay, maybe some of our participants would go to that invitation. I would just go to my classroom, let's say Math Grade 7. Halimbawa po, meron na po kayong Microsoft Teams at may classroom na po kayo. Click lang po natin yung calendar on the navigation bar. Tapos click natin yung new meeting. So halimbawa po, orientation, school orientation po. We can click the add record attendee using their emails po. We can add them one by one. Halimbawa, si Sir Glenny, ina-add ko na sa school orientation. I can click the date po. Halimbawa, tomorrow, gagawa kami ng orientation at let's say 1 p.m. Yun po. Tapos, from 1 p.m. Halimbawa po, 1 p.m. Tapos mag-i-end kami ng, let's say, 3. So, yun po yung orientation namin. Gagawa lang po tayo ng add channel dito po. Tapos, I would go to my math grade 7. Naka-alphabetical naman po ito. So, I would say math. Ay, sorry. G pala yun. Grade 7 math. So, hahanapin na po natin yung room natin. Sana yun. Ayun. Math grade 7 lab. Tapos, let's say mag-meeting tayo under Math grade 7 lab, general channel. Then, click lang po natin yung send. So, pag click natin yung send, automatically po, mag-i-email po siya sa lahat ng email. O kaya po, balik lang tayo dito sa Teams natin. Tapos, under General tab, meron na pong invitation dito. Now, when they click, they can join po. Or, there's already an invitation here. This is a link. We can right-click this, copy the link, and we can send the link maybe to Messenger or to any of their email. So ito po yung link na nakuha ninyo kaninang umaga. So when you click on this, automatically you can join the meeting po that is being set. And yes po, tama po kayo. There are 250 students po or participants kaya po ng isang meeting. What is nice in a meeting po, you can interact gaya po ng ginagawa natin ngayon. You can ask questions and I can answer it to you and I can even share my screen to you. So did I answer that, Ma'am Noida? Did I answer your question?
Yes, thank you. But if you're going to send po the link, okay lang na hindi sila na belong sa any of the classrooms that you created. We will
Correct
just click
po,
browser.
Kahit hindi po sila member, gaya nyo po, hindi po kayo member, when they click the link, automatically po papasok sila sa meeting nyo po.
Pero yung cellphone kasi po, may limitations kasi some of my co-teachers are actually using cell phones and they cannot even access some of the features that you are mentioning kanina.
Yes po. Oh, yes po. So, when you are attending a meeting po, tapos gagamit kayo ng cellphone, Microsoft Teams naman is free downloadable via Play Store for Android devices. And for iOS, I think meron din. Download nyo po lang yung app na Microsoft Teams. Tapos, as a host po, kailangan nyo po ng desktop or laptop. Pero yung participant, pwede na yung cellphone. Kasi yung gagawa ng Teams, gagawa ng channel, mahirap po yung gawin sa cellphone lang.
Yes po.
Pero yung host
for participants lang, For participants lang po nagwa-watch sa inyo, mag-interact, kaya lang. Okay po. Yes, thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome po, ma'am. So, it's a very good question with Ma'am Noida, no? So, we as a teacher, I would really highly suggest that you would do it in your laptop or desktop. But for the students po, tama po kayo. They can open file, they can answer forms, they can see your videos using cell phones po. So yun. Thank you, Ms. Noida. Any other questions? Did I answer your questions, Ma'am Noids?
Yes po. Salamat.
Any other question po? Yes, Ma'am. Sino ba yun? Wala na, parang nag-down na ng hand eh. Yes, if you have more questions, don't you worry po. I-add po namin kayo as member of this class once you have po your A1 account. So once again, once you have your A1 account, kindly register them to ito po. I would be giving to you our registration. So once po nagawa nyo na po yung A1 account ninyo, kindly po, there you go. Kindly po register on this account. Yon. So once you have created your O365 account, let me just share to you my screen. So once you have created your A1 account, kindly click this link, bit.ly/O365 webinar online registration, so that we can add you po to um, as members of this classroom. So as member of the classroom po, may navigation bar na kayo. When you have your Microsoft Teams desktop application, yung nag-i-install talaga kayo, so that you can create your virtual classroom as well. And don't you worry po, it would be a 3-day exercise. So this time po, it's already 11:30 na po. So I'm very sorry. We would be allowing you to take your break as early as now, so that po you can have time to get your A1 account and install your Microsoft Teams, and then you can join us back po this afternoon by clicking the same link and logging in through your desktop applications po, if you can do it, or maybe later tonight you can download it, and tomorrow you can join us using your desktop application in Microsoft Teams. Would that be all right with you? Can I hear a yes, yes, yes?
Yes.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes,
good.
sir.
Yes.
So
Yes.
for
Search
those
job.
who are not using data also, you may just mute your mic or turn off your video and come back again without hanging up. But for those who are using data, I would really highly suggest to hang up and join back us in again. But for those who are using broadband, no worry, you may not hang up, so that you don't have to join again. So thank you very much. That's the end of our session 1 for morning's session. That would be for how to create your A1 account and the Microsoft Teams. So if you have no other questions, that's the end of our morning session. Thank you very much po.
Thank you so
So
much
I
po,
think Miss
sir.
Donna
Thank you,
is still
sir.
here.
Thank you, sir.
Miss Donna. Yes, thank you very much
Thank
po.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, sorry.
Okay. Okay, thank you so
So we will
much.
be back
Thank you,
at
sir.
exactly 1 p.m. po. So please be here in our Microsoft Teams 15 minutes before the time for your attendance.
Thank you very much po, Sir Donald.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
We'll see you again
Thank you, sir.
later. Thank you very much po, teachers. I think it's time naman po na na-feed na po yung ating minds. So ngayon siguro, we need naman stomach development. So let's have a break for our lunch.
Yes, thank you, miss.
Thank you, miss.